Hey there, my Tyler Perry Sisters fans. It's your girl Barbie J here with a quick reminder that next Wednesday, July 16th, which is my beautiful mother's birthday, the new season of Sisters begin. That's right. The time has gone by so quickly, it is already here. So season 9 begins next week, Wednesday, July 16th on BET. So, I'm going to attach here a snippet of the previews for next season. And it looks like it's going to be pretty exciting. We are praying for something better than last season. That's all I'm going to say about it. So check it out. And then I'm going to jump in with my 2 cents of what I think I'm seeing here. And then y'all put it down in the chat which I think you're seeing. Because maybe I'm wrong and hearing incorrectly. But let's see.
Look who decided to join us.
Oh my God. We just need to take a moment to process everything that's happened.
If I go,
You go alone. I feel like I should be prepared for anything.
Oh my gosh.
I just don't know what's next.
Oh, what's hard?
Why her? Out of all people.
You just get through it like you get through everything else. What's supposed to end?
Tyler Perry Sisters, new season, July 16th at 9. Watch it live on BET.
So we're seeing a snippet of how the season finale of season 8 ended, right? With Zach showing up at the end, and he's fighting with Gary and Hudson over the gun, which goes off. You hear 2 shots, but that was the same gun that Hudson just used to shoot Jasmine and kill her. You know, we don't know if she's dead or not, but she could be. But we don't know who just got shot with those 2 shots. We know it's not Zach because we see him in other scenes. So it's between Hudson and Gary right now. Anyway, that happens. Then we see Fatima is talking to Andy. And it sounds like it's Fatima. And she's like, we just need to take a moment and process everything that's happened. So Andy is probably falling apart. She doesn't know what's going on with her, because all of this probably was traumatic for her. It probably was traumatic. And then we see Andy saying to Zach that she feels like she should be prepared for anything. And with the life that you live in and being involved with Gary, yes, you should be prepared for anything. And then having this title at your company, at the law firm, you really need to be on top of things, Andy. They have to make Andy a little bit stronger in this season. They can't have little weak Andy where she crumbles even when Fatima looks at her. She has to be stronger to fit that position that she's been put in. And she has to be more aware and smarter. She has to think smarter, if you ask me. Then we see a scene with Danny and Tony together. It looks like it's in her apartment. And she's telling him that he will be going alone if he takes that job in Timbuktu or wherever it is. Because he's like, so if I go, she said, you're going alone. And I said, that's right, Danny. You are not following behind some man who doesn't always respect you. I'm sorry, but he doesn't. He doesn't always put Danny first the way I feel that he should be putting her first. A lot of these guys, I don't feel, or men, whatever, are not putting these young ladies, these women first in their relationships. They're just like on the side hanging out. I don't know if they should be. I don't know, to the extent of where their relationship is. But if they all got keys to these women's houses, she need to be first in your life, okay? If you got a key to my house, you need to be checking on me first before anybody else. I'm just saying. And then there's another part where you see Danny saying the calm before the storm. So I'm like, okay, what storm is coming? Who's being calm? Where's the storm? Anybody have an idea about that? Please put it down in the comment section, because I'm sure there's a lot of scenes or scenarios of things that's happening where things may be calm and I'm assuming somebody's going to be the storm that happens. Then we see the hospital scenes where we got Karen at the hospital in labor and Fatima's there with her. I guess she didn't call Zach, or she did call Zach and he never answered the phone. And if he did answer the phone, he's like, I'll meet you at the hospital to get her to the hospital. Who knows? Because then we see Zach at the hospital, with Aaron, and they're in their hospital greens, and Aaron has his hand out and Zach's about to hit his hand, like they're going in there together. I guess it's birthing time, and Karen's in labor about to have this baby. So they're going in there and watch their twins come out. They're both of them having daughters. But then we see Zach coming out kicking some type of cart or something in the hospital. And I'm going to guess that this has something to do with one of the twins dying, and he finds out that it's his daughter is the one who died during delivery. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's where I'm going with that scene. Because then we see Zach at the hospital, and he's telling Fatima he just don't know what's next. And he just seems to be upset about it. He seems to be very upset about it, and I'm glad that Fatima's there for him. Then we see this scene with Sabrina, and she's saying to Rich, why her of all people? Somebody tell me why Sabrina's back in that juice bar, sitting there entertaining his crap. You threw his box of stuff down. You saw him having sex with this chick, and you run down the street. He puts on his pants and takes chase after you, and you actually bring your behind back there? What in the world is wrong with you, Sabrina? I cannot believe that she went back to that juice bar and sat there in front of Rich and Penelope. Mind you now, last I remember, they put Jordan in the car drunk. So why isn't Jordan, and the car was parked right out front, so how come he's not seeing all of this? It's just baffling me about that part. But why would you even go back there? I would have said, don't talk to me. What did you do? Not keep running? Not get into your car and drive off? I don't get her. She gives this man too many chances. She has been giving him chances all of season 8, putting up with his immaturity. Every time he gets mad and he doesn't want to speak or talk, I don't want to answer your phones. He jumps to conclusions, all of that. It's done, Sabrina. Stop. Grow up and tell him to grow up. You need to just move on from Rich until Rich gets himself together. Maybe he needs to be in therapy or something. I mean, because I just don't get it. And she's like, her of all people, what difference does it make if it's Penelope? What difference does it make that it's Penelope? Shoot, any woman of all people. He shouldn't be with any woman. You know what I mean? So y'all tell me what y'all think about that. But I just can't believe she's back there. And then you see her talking to Andy, and Andy's telling Sabrina that she's going to get through it like she gets through everything else. Yes, she is. Especially if she doesn't go back to him and leaves him alone, because that man is stressing her out. They need to give Sabrina a new love interest. I mean, do anybody else agree with me? Put it down in the comment section. But I think Sabrina needs a new love interest, and so does Danny. You know, because homeboy going to be in, what is that, Anchorage, Alaska? I said Timbuktu, but I think it's Alaska somewhere. I mean, anyway, that's my 2 cents about these scenes. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it down in the comment section. And I will see you guys on July 16th. I will be late coming on, but we will go live. We'll just go live on the next day, the 17th, which I'm going live tomorrow. I will be going live on July 10th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's go live, because I need to tell y'all what I've been going through and what's been happening and why you haven't seen any videos from me in the last 3.5 months. All right? It's your girl Barbie J saying, please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Help Barbie J build her channel back up, because I have fallen off for a reason. And now my views have fallen off. They have sunken very low, and I have to bring them back up, 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 up. And I could only do that with the help of you wonderful people out there. So I will see you all in the next video. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, because you know why. Sharing is caring. It's your girl Barbie J saying peace.